Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster and area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, thanks for joining us today on Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. Running a farm or business takes enough work. You don't need electrical problems slowing you down. Harris Electric specializes in commercial and agricultural products across Lloydminster and area. Reliable, experienced, and ready when you need them. Visit harriselectric.ca or call 780-875-3336. We're at Truck Zone today. We're preparing for tomorrow's huge heavy-duty industry showcase. Rick Harper is going to join us. We're going to talk to him in just a few moments. We'll tell you all about what is planned for tomorrow here at Truck Zone, and there is a lot. Everything from food, demonstrations, over $10,000 in prizes up for grabs, a way to support the community. It is going to be huge. It's their biggest event of the year, and we're excited to be here. And you can see we've got some people getting set up here tonight for tomorrow. Well, if you've got electronics to recycle, check this out. It's a brand new event. Saturday, the Girl Guides are holding an electronic recycling roundup and cookie drive-through at the Lloydminster Exhibition Grounds. Saturday from 10 to 3. Drop off your old TVs, your fax machines, your cell phones, your small appliances, computers, all that stuff. And while you're there, purchase some delicious Girl Guide cookies. Lakeland College is going to host the 9th annual Feast on the Farm, presented by Synovus Energy, on August 13th, outdoors at the college's Research Center at the Vermilion campus. Since 2016, the event has raised funds to support nearly 40 student-led projects across all Lakeland programs. For tickets and more information, go to lakelandcollege.ca/feast. It does sell out every year, so get those tickets fast. Connecting Parents, Supporting Families will be holding a steak night fundraiser April 30th at the Canadian Brew House. Tickets are $40, with the money raised used to help the organization continue to put on events like their Mother's Day event, which is coming up on May 21st. For tickets for the steak night, you can find Connecting Parents on Facebook and message them or talk to any member. We're heading out tomorrow to deliver more cupcakes for Caregivers, so watch our page tomorrow and get your nominations in by emailing livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. Cupcakes for Caregivers is brought to you by Lloydminster Sobeys and Umbrella Marketing and Design. From professional caregivers to those taking care of loved ones right at their own home, over 8 million Canadians are caregivers, and this is a terrific way to say thank you to those who go above and beyond. Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 23 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call at 780-875-6636 or stop and see them at their 57th Avenue location. They're located right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste, and after all, it is superior water. Yeah, let's welcome Rick Harper, owner of Truck Zone, to the program. Thanks for having us here. Rick, got a big day coming up tomorrow. It's a big night tonight. Everybody's getting set up, and then you guys are going to go watch the Oilers beat Anaheim. So Absolutely. It's the perfect night to kind of bring in your vendors and say hello to them. And then tomorrow you get your customers in and have a fantastic time.
Yes, sir.
With them. So let's start with the basics. Truck Zone. Give us how long you've been the owner of Truck Zone. How long you guys been in this location?
Well, I've been part of the company since 2016, and so it's coming up on 10 years now. And the location actually predates Truck Zone, and so it was originally the Complete Spring and Mechanical company owned by the Parkinson family, who still operates in and around the area. And so Truck Zone acquired the company back in 2008 from Peter, Bob, and Stephen. And so so since that time, we just built on the legacy that they did for decades. And so they built a very good business, had a great following, and we're fortunate enough to just keep on taking that legacy and building on it.
So you guys, how long have you been the owner of Truck Zone?
When I joined, it was I bought in at that time. So in
Oh, okay.
2016, right off the get-go, jumped in, believed in the business, the industry, and obviously the team behind it. So it was a pretty easy and decision, and I'm pretty fortunate on that side. It's been a lot of fun getting to know the industry, where before I didn't come from the trucking industry, so there was a deep learning curve for me. But I tell you, it's through all the cycles of the economy, it's been one that just keeps on going. And our tagline is keeping you on the road, and we really try to do that.
You're expanding too. We'll talk about that in a bit because you guys keep growing and growing as well. But you mentioned your team. Tell us about some of your team members that we know when we walk in the door, we're going to meet here at Truck Zone.
Absolutely. It's that's probably the topic that I'm most passionate about. We have a great team, and so I'm proud to say that throughout all of our Truck Zone locations, the loyalty that we have within our team in Lloydminster, the culture is truly second to none. Fantastic team. Our leader in Lloydminster is Ronnie Schneider. And, through there on within Truck Zone, we have a few different divisions. We have a parts division, heavy duty parts and supply division. We have a mechanical service division. And then we have a B620 tank shop division, all under one roof here. So within each of those categories, we have certain leaders that have stepped up. Neil Conlon, Conlon's from the area, decades and decades. So very familiar name, great resource in the industry. I always say on the parts side, Neil is the best parts manager with the wealth of knowledge between Edmonton and Saskatoon, hands down. We have some great leadership on the mechanical service side. Chris Setter, Brad Setter, the Setter brothers help lead and quarterback the mechanics there. And on the tank shop side, same thing. We got guys that have been here for a lot longer than I have, Kurt. 13, 14, 15 years that grew up in the business and deliver a lot of value to our clients day in and day out.
Back when it was complete spring and mechanical.
Back when it was complete spring and mechanical. So Josh Bovair is an industry vet, very well recognized amongst our industry peers about the skill and integrity that he has running that tank shop.
So you kind of summed up a little bit of what Truck Zone is, but I want to ask you, what does Truck Zone do? I mean, we're sitting here in this big bay, and I came down the other day, and it was busier than you know what. Mm-hmm. Even today, when guys are setting up, you might hear the drill going off a time or two. But just give us the rundown of what Truck Zone is all about.
Yeah, we try to be the one-stop shop. And so we pride ourselves on being able to handle all the client's needs, whether that is a small repair, on a holiday trailer for that matter, to a large industry unit, trucks, trailers, tankers. And so within those three divisions that we have, the parts, mechanical, and tank service, there's not many places that can provide that one-stop service through and through. We have a depth of inventory, and so we carry a large volume of inventory so that we can, when we get a unit in, we can confidently get it out when we say we can. We're not waiting on parts. And so that we have a great team of technicians, very journeyman deep. So lots of knowledge, lots of experience in there. And so we can fix anything from the front of the truck to the back of the trailer and really everything in between. On the tank side, we're, the fluid hauling business in Lloydminster and the surrounding area is very large. Right, there's no pipelines for the bulk of the fluid. There's definitely pipelines, but for the bulk of the fluid, it has to be trucked on wheels. Right, it's heavy, it's viscous, and so with that, there's just a ton of opportunity. Let's say.
Rick, how much do you love your job? Like I talk to you, in the community and stuff, and we don't really talk shop or anything, but you're synonymous with Truck Zone, and I think just talk to me about Truck Zone. You love what you do.
I love it, and to be honest, it's the people. What you see here is what I love. I love bringing people together, connecting, clients with solution providers. Right? If there's something that we don't have the expertise in, look around. We have the expertise. Phone call, an email, a text away. And the support that we have here today, I think, is a true testament. So it for me, Kurt, it all comes down to the people. It's the team, it's the relationships that we're building, including today, and be able to provide value to our clients that are under some great deal of economic stresses at times.
As we get set up for today for tomorrow, there's guys coming in all the time to set up booths and stuff, and you're right there. You know each and one of these guys.
Yeah,
you got a relationship with every one of them.
I definitely try. I feel very strongly about building that relationship, and it's getting to know the people behind the business, getting to know the people behind the business card. It truly helps bridge a connection. We're not now necessarily selling service, even though we are, but we're selling trust. People got to trust what we're doing, what we're capable of, and making sure that they trust when it leaves our building, we got their back. And so with that, you develop a lot of long-term relationships. I'm very fortunate on that way. And I have born and raised here growing up in Lloydminster.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the faces that we see here today are, have been friends of mine along the way and have built big businesses of their own. And it's nice to just play a part in helping them in whatever aspect that we can on the whether it's supplying the parts or providing an extra level of service for them to keep their units on the road.
So what you see here in Lloydminster for Truck Zone, is it exactly the same in Bonnyville?
Very similar. Yeah, very similar. In Bonnyville, we have about 50% of the capacity that we have here. So in Lloydminster, this is one of the great things about us. We have a large footprint. And so we don't deal a lot with our core business is the heavy duty units, take up a fair amount of space. And so in Lloyd, we have 40,000 square feet sitting on 5 acres of land. And in Bonnyville, we have about 20,000 on about 3 acres of land. And so, but we still operate with the heavy duty part supply is our core. We have mechanical shop and we have a tank shop. So one of the, I feel the benefits that we can offer in the communities that we operate in is some cross regional support. And so we have clients that operate both in Lloydminster as well as Bonnyville or in the surrounding areas. And we can, as a team, collaborate in delivering a consistent service experience through whether it's Lloydminster or Bonnyville. And we oftentimes, Kurt, support each other. So Ronnie's team will support Mike's team up in Bonnyville. It's, they get flooded. We're sending technicians up there. We're sending welders up there to go and support the team and vice versa. When Ronnie gets bottlenecked here with activity and we got some deadlines to meet, we will bring Mike's team down to support Ronnie. And so we're an hour and a half away as a crow flies. And our ultimate goal is to provide an experience that keeps our clients coming back.
So the heavy duty industry showcase tomorrow.
Yep.
What is it for? Why do it?
It's a great question. And the idea is actually pretty simple. And so we have, as you can see, we have a great vendor support network. And we also have a really great client base. And it's very seldom that we have everybody in one room. And so this gives us an opportunity to bring everyone together, to network, for our vendors to understand some of our clients' challenges firsthand, right? Cut out the middleman, which is, say, myself, and talk to them directly. And then our vendors, they have a depth of support. A lot of these are publicly traded companies with a huge amount of depth behind them. And so it works out really well. Bring us together and just network. What you see here is what gets me excited, right? You see the collaboration, the guys that, maybe haven't seen each other in a few years, but they all have one thing in common, right? They are involved in the equipment business, either providing a service or providing a part supply to keep their customers on the road.
So what happens here tomorrow?
Well, we're kicking off tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And so everyone's going to be all set up, ready to go. And we're going to open up to everyone to come down. Obviously, if this is your wheelhouse, I truly invite you to come down. There is something for everybody. And And so at 11 o'clock it kicks off. We're going to have Diamond 7 beef on a bun tomorrow. So that goes without saying. It is everyone can appreciate what they do over there.
Yeah.
So really fortunate there.
It's not just beef on a bun. I love how you said that. It's not just beef on a bun. It's Diamond 7 beef on a bun.
Diamond 7 beef on a bun, 100%. So we're looking forward to that. So that's come through. And our vendors are going to be here all day from 11 till 4. And so you're going to see we have some great giveaways. Each vendor here has some sort of promotion. So they all stepped up, even though they're providing great products on a daily basis and offering great pricing in this economy, because if you're not moving them. And so they've stepped up over and above that. And each of them are actually incentivizing a little bit deeper discounts. So some of those discounts are available for tomorrow only. Some of the partners said, you know what? It's tough for everyone to come in to make it in certain days. We're going to run this. We're going to extend this to the end of the month. And so we have some great incentives on a lot of the products that you're going to see here. And then we have, I mentioned some giveaways as well. One thing that we're proud of is we teamed up with, if you can see behind us, the company SureWorks back there, and you can see that shiny big black toolbox in the background. So we teamed up with SureWorks. They stepped up once they knew that we were doing an open house here, showcase, and said, how can we contribute? And so they noted, so it's $4,500, Kurt. So that's the retail price of that toolbox. We're giving it away. And so, but we're not giving it away per se. We're raising money for charities. And so for $5, you can get 1 entry. And for $20, you can get 6 entries. And then on May 4th, we're going to be drawing the winner of that. And 100% of the proceeds will go to 4 charities: the Olive Tree, the Lloydminster Sexual Assault Center, Bee Fisher, and Connecting Parents.
How come you pick those charities?
They're synonymous with the area. You hear a lot about them. A lot of the charities, well, they're all need a little extra support. We have, through our network of team members, they all mean something special to a few members of our Truck Zone team.
Right.
So that's essentially why we did that. And we just want to support in any way possible.
Man, I'd really have to clean my garage if I won that.
It's a beauty.
Yeah,
it is a
it's
beauty.
big, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. That is, winning it is one thing. Filling it is another.
Yeah.
And we can help you with that too.
That's actually, I wanted to ask you about that because you're a Milwaukee dealer now.
Yeah, we partnered up with Milwaukee, and so Liam Dubé is going to be here tomorrow, and so he's traveling today. We obviously the Milwaukee product is synonymous with quality, right? There's and the depth of the product line. I'm still learning all the items that they actually distribute.
Right.
It's very impressive. Very impressive.
Are you always looking to expand here? Like what? Like
I would say, yeah, like short answer. Yeah. We're always looking to add value. And so to add value to each of the divisions that we work under this umbrella. And so whether it's on the parts side, so we teamed up with Milwaukee, and a lot of these partners here are through our wholesale partner, which is UAP, TW, and Traction. That's who we're affiliated with. So definitely they bring a lot of opportunities our way. Then we evaluate based on the market share of what makes sense for them and for us. And but yeah, we try to listen to our clients, right? If there's a void that we have access to fill, that definitely has helped us springboard some of those decisions. And but we're always keeping our eye open to what could deliver value to the communities that we operate in and the surrounding areas.
Right.
Yeah.
Oil,
agriculture, vocational, refuse, recreational.
Yeah. Actually, we're going to talk to Doug from Capit.
Yeah. Tom Doyle.
That's who we're going to talk to.
Yeah.
Tom Doyle from Capit.
Yeah.
But you guys are a Capit dealer now.
We are. So through this event tomorrow, we're going to soft launch our affiliation with Capit. So very excited about that. It's a whole new product line to Truck Zone. Our core business is heavy duty supply, service, and support. And so this is another area that we found value in. And so at the same time, Capit was looking to expand into some of our regional markets as well. And so the relationship was great. And we initiated some conversation last summer. And so it's taken a few months to get here, but just this salt of the earth people, genuine. They're from Abbotsford, BC. It's family run, family values, grew from the 70s. And I'll get Tom to share some of the story there, but it's a great story. Ronnie, myself and Dennis went out there in December, seen everything firsthand, and it's very excited. The quality of products that they're distributing, the access to the product lines that they have. Like Capit is their core business, but there's so much more. And I'm excited to share that with you as well.
So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll meet some of the vendors that are going to be here tomorrow for the Truck Zone Heavy Duty Industry Showcase, which runs 11 to 4. We're back with you in just a moment.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Border City Furniture in downtown Lloydminster is proud to be your 100% locally owned and operated furniture store with a focus on Canadian-made quality furniture. Shop their tremendous selection of beautiful living room sets, stylish sectionals, and comfy recliners. Border City Furniture also offers many different sizes of dinettes, as well as incredible bedroom sets and mattresses. Stop in and see Calvin and Ryan for the best customer service experience in Lloyd. They've got the awards to prove it. Border City Furniture in downtown Lloydminster, where the sale never ends.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we take pride in our quality products and outstanding service. Our custom processing goes far beyond just cutting your meat. There's also a very popular in-store cuts and fresh sausage cooler with all your family's needs and budget in mind. Planning a wedding, family reunion, or weekend get-together? Let us prepare a mouth-watering roast beef, pulled pork, or brisket to perfection just for you. Or take it home and prepare it yourself with one of our incredible Yoder smokers. Diamond 7 Meats, locally owned, family owned, and proudly serving the farm families and communities of the Midwest.
What if your lifestyle could stay as vibrant as you are? Discover Care Freedom Living by Wellings. It's a modern way of living designed for people who want life to feel easier, more connected, and entirely their own. At Wellings of Lloydminster, your days unfold at your pace with spaces that feel modern, welcoming, and full of possibility. Live life on your terms at your own pace at Wellings. Visit Wellings to discover more. 3211 72nd Avenue, Lloydminster, and at wellingsoflloydminster.com. Welcome back to Truck Zone, where tomorrow from 11 to 4, they are holding their massive heavy-duty industry showcase here at, and it is, give us the address, Rick.
It is 5205 65th Street,
Easy.
North End, Glennie Industrial Park.
Easy, just put it in your Google Maps.
Truck Zone Google Maps, it'll bring you right here.
Turn at the co-op corner, and basically you're there.
Yep.
Sort of.
Yeah.
A little bit loopy, but you'll make it in there.
Yeah, you bet. Right next to Classic Oil Field, Sangel is another neighbor of ours.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have Jet Kuntz here right on the end, and Jets is with Traction Truck Pro. In fact, he's the vice president, so it's great to see you. Thanks for giving us some of your time.
Yeah.
And we have Evan Scheichel Shelke. You even told me how to write it out. Evan Shelke. He's here with STEMCO. So thank you both for giving us some of your
thanks
time.
for having us.
Appreciate it. Let's start with you, Jet. Why is it important for Traction to come out to events like this, trade shows like what Truck Zone's got going on tomorrow?
Yeah. So, first of all, we're very proud to be here to support Rick and the Truck Zone team with what we do, just to maybe kind of paint the picture of who we are and how we support the Truck Zone team and their customers.
Yeah.
So the Traction Truck Pro brands that the Truck Zone team carries here in Lloydminster, they're the brand they would carry across Canada. So we have over 150 stores, over 150 Truck Pros across Canada branded with that name. So our role is the supplier of parts and services and warranties for folks like Truck Zone across Canada. So, and the folks that are here represented tonight, including Evan and the STEMCO team, are multitudes of vendors that we distribute through the Traction system. So to kind of paint a bigger picture of who we are, Traction and Truck Pro, we're part of the UAP network. So UAP is a 100-year-old Canadian company this year, and most people know it by the Napa Auto Parts brand. So Napa is our sister company of what we do. So UAP is divided into two pieces. We've got Napa for the light and medium duty automotive, and then Traction Truck Pro is our heavy duty side of the business. So we're here representative of that to support Rick and his customers here at Truck Zone.
Thank you, sir.
So what we're looking at is the parts division, right? Everything comes through Traction. All the parts come through Traction. Okay, I'm curious as to how important this area is to Traction. Like when we're talking about the oil field and we're talking about all this stuff, how important is this area, the Lloydminster area, to Traction?
It's extremely important to us. So as you might imagine, in the heavy vehicle world, we've got a vested interest in everything from forestry to mining, the oil fields and all that. So it's important for those end user customers, the people that throw away the box and install the part, that we have distribution closer to the work that they do. So that's why it's important to us to have all those outlets, including ones in Lloydminster, that can hyper serve those customers. It would be easy to ship a part out of Edmonton or British Columbia to them in the oil fields, but this is much closer and much more efficient. And in that business, time is money. So for us to be able to support Rick with the right, the inventory support, the program support, product information, product knowledge support, to be able to go out to those end user customers and support them, it's hugely important. I would say the strength of our business really is in the smaller markets like a Lloydminster.
Really?
Right. Yeah. You get out there, and it's easy to put a big box store in a Saskatoon or put it in an Edmonton. But, to really get out there closer to the end user customers and Lloyd being a hub for a lot of that business, it's super important for us to have a business like Truck Zone there supporting us and having the parts closer to the end user. If they can get it to the oil fields faster, right, that helps the oil fields. It saves them money and supports their business so they can sell more parts.
Rick was saying it's important that he has his parts stocked. Mm-hmm. Is that the challenge for you? Is that the challenge that?
Yeah, well, it's it's interesting, especially the world the way it is today, right? So little things like steel that make up truck parts and oil and things like that are in the news every single day. So it's important that that our banners like Traction Truck Pro, Truck Zone have a vendor that supports them by being able to forecast world events and what's happening, and make sure that we supply and keep an eye on what's happening in all of the markets that we serve, including Lloyd, to make sure they have the right parts on the shelf and that they can forecast for their end user customers if there's going to be a significant price increase, like the price of oil going crazy right now. So so that is a significant part of the support that we offer.
Is that your challenge with him?
Yeah.
Price?
At times.
Oh, it's time for a commercial break. Yeah. It's time for commercial break.
No, they've been super. And I think that's one of the big pieces of the value in our partnership is the depth of resources and inventory that Jet UAP have at our disposal. And so the convenience that provides us is second to none, world class. And actually, Jet, that's one thing that I'd love for you to share is the depth of the inventory. We have an Edmonton DC, we have a Langley DC, we have a Mississauga DC.
Oh, sure.
I think that's great pieces of information.
Yeah. So when we're a distribution company, that's really what we are. We distribute truck parts and auto parts on the Napa side. So on the heavy vehicle side, we're committed. Nobody has the type of inventory in the distribution space that we've got. So we've got distribution centers on the West Coast in Langley, BC, Lower Mainland. We've got the Edmonton DC, which primarily services the truck zone teams in Alberta here. And then we've got our largest distribution center in Mississauga, in the center of the universe, Toronto. And but it's also the largest heavy truck market in Canada. So we just opened a new 150,000 square foot warehouse there. That's the largest one in all of Canada. And we have a monster distribution center in Montreal as well, too, that serves the Quebec and the Maritimes. So millions and millions and millions of dollars of parts. So we put our name on the line to make sure that we build our inventory and we track things, forecasting what Rick and his stores do, because they are our only outlet. They're the outlet to distribute our parts through the system and get them to the end users. So, but we're super committed to the inventory to support Rick and the Truck Zone folks here in Lloyd.
And I kind of joke about price. We're all dealing with that.
Right.
Everybody's dealing with inflation. Now, Evan Schelke.
Yes.
Hope I said it right that time.
You nailed it.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us about Stemco.
Well, we are on our 75th year. We've been around for 75 years. We specialize in the wheel end products, so the wheel seals, bearings, axle fasteners. Basically, we pride ourselves on safety. We pride ourselves on keeping the wheels on the road. And we also specialize in the steering aspects of kingpins and tie rods.
Okay, around here, Rick, that must be huge because we all know what Saskatchewan roads are like, and especially at this time of year. A lot of these guys aren't. We're not talking about driving on the highway here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Their products are on every vocational type of unit that you would see.
What are those products?
So wheel seals, bearings, axle fasteners, hubcaps. We used to do hubs, like full hub assemblies. We don't do that anymore, but we do all the products that go into it.
And so do you stock through Jet?
Yep, we do. And we also supply Rick directly as well.
Yeah. What do you think of coming out to these events? What's it like for you, Evan?
I love it. I love it. It's great exposure for me, and it's great education for the customers too. I'm the representative for Alberta, so I look after all of Alberta, northern BC. So I try and get out to see as many people as I can. Events like this they're so important because that brings all the customers right to one location. I get to meet them. They get to interact with me. I get to interact with them, find out what they need, and that's my biggest thing is I look for what does the customer need. I'm not just going to try and sell them something because I have it and it's shiny. I want to make sure that we're looking after the fleet.
Have you been here before?
This is my second time here, first time at this event.
First time at this event?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. What am I missing, Rick?
Well, I think one of the pieces of value that we talked about earlier, Kurt, was some of the training and the hands-on technical support that we can offer through events like this. And in fact, Evan, I think we've done 2 sets of training today.
2 trainings today, and I think we have one tomorrow.
We have one tomorrow, and that reflects about 6 different companies. And I can share the wheel end training that Evan put on this morning. The feedback was fantastic. It give them that peace of mind. They get a certificate at the end of the training, and then they have a direct resource for any questions that may arise or any situations that may arise that they may see.
Yeah, if I can piggyback on that.
Yeah,
it's so important for technicians to get this kind of training and keep up to date in the training. I've come across so many technicians that think they're doing the job right, and they're totally unaware, oblivious that they've been doing it incorrectly and causing damage, causing problems. So that's where I get out in front of them. I get to educate them, say, this is the way we do it. This is the way Stemco says it. This is the way TMC, which is Technology Maintenance Council. This is how everything is supposed to be done, soup to nuts.
So, Evan, how did you get your start?
I've been in the industry for about 20 years. I started as a shipper-receiver at a company and worked my way up to outside sales. And I've been selling Stemco my whole career. my whole 20 years. I've been with Stemco now going on 2 years. I've just got to sell the product my whole career.
Rick, you can't beat experience like that.
No, you really can't. Plus, he's a heck of a guy.
Stop it.
Yeah, but the whole industry is like that, Kurt, right? It's just full of just great people, just trying to network and find solutions, unique challenges, and then you got a whole bandwidth of resources at your disposal. That's what's exciting about it.
And Jed, I'm curious how you got your start.
Well, I'm just celebrating my 28th anniversary in the automotive and heavy truck world. So I started in the U.S. with the Napa brand and moved to Canada 3 years ago, and been with the heavy vehicle side. But in the U.S., it's a little bit different. The Napa brand sells heavy vehicle as well as the light duty, so it's all one thing under Napa. Where in Canada we have a different strategy. We have a separate banner with the heavy duty stuff that works really well. So
How often do you get home?
well, it depends what you call home. If it's I was joking some of there that I got them hooked up at the Four Seasons Hotel here in Lloydminster. No, I probably travel over half the year, and I cover from Ontario to British Columbia in my world. So I'm in Toronto and Edmonton and in Vancouver quite a lot, but I love coming out to events in these markets because, like what Evan and Rick were just talking about. Take all the stuff out. We distribute boxes of stuff, right? And we forecast the stuff that Rick needs and that our end users need. But there's nothing that beats coming to see a person who actually takes that box, unboxes it, and sticks it on a truck, because that's the real world. They're going to tell you what's good about it, what's bad about it. And then when we can get our professional people on those product lines to show them how it's supposed to work, there's nothing more real. So I love being at these events. So I didn't really answer your question, but the answer is not a lot.
I don't want to cut you guys short. Is there anything that I'm forgetting to ask?
I think another element of value that our partnership delivers, Jet, is through the Truck Pro network, which is a coast-to-coast peace of mind network where we have 130 plus truck pros.
Yeah, it's 135 and growing. You know, we're probably adding a couple of truck pros a week this year. Wow. The benefit of the Traction and the Truck Pro banner, they're two separate things. So think of Traction as the store and Truck Pro as the repair. So we try to provide the marketing product support, all that stuff. We distribute to them as we would. We have freestanding truck pros, and we have folks like Rick who've got the stores here in Lloyd that are together. But we take care of his truck pros in his other markets that are freestanding. The nationwide network marketing and also the warranty is mega important, right? We know that when Rick's folks work on something here in Lloyd, they know that if they break down in Slave Lake, they've got a chance to get taken care of by a truck pro near and dear to that market. The other thing that doesn't get talked about enough is that it's also a North American warranty. So those folks that Rick works on here, if they do any cross-border stuff, there are over 600 truck repair centers in the United States that also will honor the warranty in what they do. So the warranty is a huge part of it, but I think the marketing, we do a lot of stuff with the Truck Pro program now. Rick's on our National Advisory Council, where we're going into trade schools and recruiting the technicians of tomorrow, which is a big concern for a lot of repair shops across Canada, is who's going to be the pipeline of tomorrow's guy that's going to work on the truck. So for his locations, there's that kind of stuff. There's a scholarship program that we offer through the Truck Pro program that they can go to a young man or woman that wants to get into the business and learn to be a technician and get $1,000 scholarship to go to trade school to do that as well too. So that's a lot of the marketing support that we give them in the Truck Pro program, but we distribute parts of them much like we do the Traction stores as well.
That all that stuff is huge. I never thought of it. So thank you. I never thought of that. Who's going to be the next guy?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's Evan going to be showing next?
Yeah.
On what to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, you know, when we think of Lloydminster, we think of basically local. But yeah, there's guys hauling to the States from here all the time.
Well, we're on a major network, Highway 16. You know, we have routine clients that are traveling from Ontario, Quebec, the Maritimes, coming through here, whether they're going to Edmonton or onto BC, that reach out and we provide that assistance. So it's a great part of the network. Yeah, it really helps bring everything full circle.
Thank you both. Thanks, Jet. Thanks, Evan.
Of course. Thank you.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Thanks for having us on.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we have Tom Doyle and David Tremblay joining us. We're going to find out more about tomorrow's huge heavy-duty industry showcase here at Truck Zone.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years. It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. 1-833-246-8326. When any kind of fire or flood or any kind of disaster hits, like all this rain that we were supposed to be getting today that we haven't got, we hope you don't need them, but if you do, BioClean Disaster Services is going to be there to take care of your property and your belongings, but more than anything, take care of you and your family. In 10 years, BioClean Disaster Services has become Lloydminster's largest restoration company. 1-833-246-8326. They're also Lloydminster's local restoration company. We want to welcome you back into Truck Zone. This is Live with Kurt Price, presented by Harris Electric. And tomorrow from 11 to 4 is the huge heavy-duty industry showcase here at Truck Zone. There is beef on a bun. It's not just beef on a bun. It's Diamond 7.
Diamond 7 beef
on a bun tomorrow for lunch. There's also giveaways. There's demos. Did we talk about demos?
We did a little bit. Yep,
Evan.
and Evan's going to be doing another demo tomorrow, I believe at 2:30.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, 2:30. And there's a guy you can just tell knows the industry, knows everything.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So he puts on a wheel end clinic, and Stemco is a brand. They've been around for 75 years. Very, very well-known, trusted brand. And we've performed 2 clinics already today. The feedback's been fantastic. So I strongly recommend, if anyone is interested, stop by and see what Evan can do for you.
So in the first half of our program today, we talked about how Truck Zone has expanded. And part of what they have expanded with is Simard and with Capit. So we are pleased to welcome into the program from Capit, we have Tom Doyle, and we also have David Tremblay, who is a Montreal Canadiens fan. So we've bonded over last night's game already, but he's with Simard Suspensions. So I know you guys, once everything gets set up and everything, you guys are going off to watch the Oiler game. So enjoy that with a bunch of Oiler fans, eh?
Yeah, maybe it's going to be the only time I'm going to see the Oilers winning. If they fight the Canadiens, it's going to be losing all the way. Yeah.
Well, Vancouver's out already, so we're on the sideline, so we're good.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know. Let's start with Capit. I know that you and Ronnie are very excited. Well, and you mentioned Simard the other day when I came in and we looked around. You said we really we're so proud to have Simard here at Capit. So
we're very, very, very fortunate. 2 great additions, 2 great partnerships. On the Capit side, Tom and I connected last summer.
Yes.
And had some great conversations throughout, and really just bonded through the company values, the way that they take their products to market, the support that they offer. And it's a niche product through Truck Zone. So our core business is heavy duty through supply and service. And so when we teamed up with Tom, looked at some of the products, and in our general area, we're in Lake Country, and there's so many products that Tom distributes that just spoke to us. We have a great team that's very outdoorsy, spends a lot of time at the lakes during the summer, and it was just kind of a natural fit within, and then the community opportunities. It really really blends well.
Yeah. So Tom, can you just tell us a little bit about what Capit is? I think most people know. You know, it's on the back of your truck. It's going to protect everything. But I know Rick has talked about how you've expanded.
Yeah.
Like it's really growing. But give us a little bit of the history.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, Capit's been around we're going to be actually our 50th anniversary next year. So it's a family-run business. Started in Abbotsford back in '77. Hank and Elaine Funk started the business and raised their boys in the business, and now they're both the CEO and president of the business. They're both my bosses, and so they continue to grow the business. Our plan is to expand. We've got a lot of new exclusive lines, and the synergies that when Rick and I got together, it fit perfectly. I mean, certainly this is Truck Town. I mean, there's lots of trucks here, and with Truck Zone and with Capit married together, we thought it was a perfect fit. It really was, right? I mean, and everybody drives trucks. That drives big rigs usually drives pickup trucks too. So for us, it's a great synergy for sure.
Rick talked a little bit about how this is Lake Country. Tell us about some of your products for Lake Country.
Yeah. So I mean, and anybody who comes down tomorrow, we've got one of the built rigs that we've got. There's a company that's out of South Africa called Alucab. So they do campers and things, and we've got a fully outfitted camper. Everybody's welcome to come down and have a look at. But they're out of South Africa. We're the exclusive distributor for the product. So you can't get it anywhere else, and we were really proud to get involved with them. We've been involved with them for 3 years. So and the term they're using now is overlanding, so it's become really, really popular. So Truck Zone now can offer through Capit all these off-road tents that go on to pickup trucks and SUVs, and just go out and have fun in the market. Lake Country. You know, I mean, we've had a couple of gentlemen that looked at the rig and said, "Oh, this would be a great hunting rig."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can put solar panels on it and heaters and all sorts of things. So, yeah, it's a great fit for this area of the province.
How new is that? How new is that kind of the division kind of thing?
It actually spawned from COVID. So COVID kind of started everybody. Everybody was obviously landlocked and trapped and couldn't go anywhere. And so people started having to figure out things to do in the local markets. And it just kind of spawned from there. Rooftop tents was something 5 years ago we never sold. It was it was all new. So now it's just blown right up. I mean, we do a tremendous business with overlanding tents and obviously lift kits, tires. We consider ourselves the king of canopies. Canopies and tonneaus are our mainstay. That's what the business started with and continues to grow. But we're expanding lines all the time. So it's exciting for us.
Yeah. And when you said you're expanding to this area, and then Rick kind of found you. How did things?
Yeah, so we're advertising. Part of my primary job is business development. So franchise development, authorized dealer development, trying to grow the brand and grow the business. So Rick and I started talking probably September, October last year, whenever it was. And it just seemed to be a perfect fit for us. And I'm continuing to expand. We've got a couple of other deals on the table now that we're trying to grow. And we're pretty much Western Canada. But there's lots of business in Western Canada for us, so we're going to continue to grow here.
I know you're very excited about it, Rick. What does it mean for Truck Zone?
Diversification, value to our clients in the economy. We've had some swings. We're no stranger. We're not immune to any of the economy swings. So the product line allows us to attract a different clientele that wouldn't maybe normally come through Truck Zone. But the synergies of the distribution, we're no stranger to distribution, and so it fits in well. We have a large showroom that we can host a lot of the products, but then we can also, the other half of our business is service. So not only can we supply, but we can also professionally install a lot of the products. In fact, we had a couple of my team members go out and spend some time with Tom and his team out in Abbotsford, learning the ins and outs, the intricacies of some of the install procedures, and fine tune that. And again, through this network, we're able to develop a relationship. So if anything comes up further, we have a direct line to Tom and his team.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Support's a big part of our business. I mean, we've got 24 franchisees in the system, and they all require support, different levels, and all the time. And there's always new products, so there's always learning.
My goodness, the products that you must have.
Oh yeah, it's
every truck bed's different.
It's incredible. Yeah, I mean, and constantly changing. I mean, there was a time back in the 80s where you could put a canopy on a Ford, Dodge, or a Chev. It didn't matter, and now even the same Chev is different. So it's and canopies as a market have grown. I mean, when I started, I've been 19 years with Capit. There was fiberglass canopies. That was it. And now it's expanded to modular canopies. So aluminum, stainless steel, which is what the AluCab product is. And we've just brought in a brand new private label line for us that we've had designed and manufactured for ourselves, for our company, that is just in the process of getting launched right now. So it's continually evolving.
How do you guys do it? How do you keep up though? Like there's a new product, there's a new they're like, so let's say there's a Ram Black now. Like we're seeing the commercials for them all over the place.
Yeah.
You guys how do you figure out this one's going to fit the Ram Black?
Yeah, well, we've got generally we've got a production team, or not a production team, a purchasing team that's always out at trade shows. So SEMA's a big one. People probably have heard a lot about SEMA. There's truck accessory sections there's 150, 200,000 square feet of new truck accessories that are out there. So we're always scouring the market for new items, and our purchasing group at the office constantly bringing in new stuff. Yeah. So it's but you got to stay on top of it. It changes quickly. It changes quickly, and I'm sure for Truck Zone it's no different, right? I mean, everything changes. It is.
Yeah, it's a sign of the times.
Yeah.
It truly is. Before you used to be able to trend based on history.
Yeah.
And just with the climate today, it's very challenging. And so you got to always have that foresight of what next and do your best to anticipate what that. And I'm sure that's what Tom and his team were doing.
Exactly.
No different than Mr. Tremblay.
Yeah.
Mr. David Tremblay, the Montreal Canadiens fan.
Yes, sir.
There's two of us here, so.
Oh wow!
But yesterday, or it was a few days ago, I was here, and Rick, you'd said, "Well, we're really excited to have Simard." What is it about Simard that gets you so excited about their suspension?
Their reputation. They're a world-class company that. They cut a great big swath in so many different industries, whether it's forestry and mining, to obviously energy is a big part of our business here today, agriculture. And David and his team are first-class individuals. I had the pleasure of spending some time with David's team a few weeks back in Bay St. Paul, Quebec, and that was my first time. The culture that he has within his company, from the way that we were welcome, all the way through the facilities that we see every step of the way, and the way that they collaborate, it exudes confidence in what they're doing, and that product is reflected in the various industries that are out here.
David, just tell us about your product.
Well, Simard Suspension first design, manufacture, and install suspension system basically to increase truck payload. The origins of the company comes from very humble beginning. There was somebody in 1935 in a remote location, Bay St. Paul, northeast of Quebec City, that started to manufacture our shoes by hand. He was making our shoes very involved in every agricultural or transportation means back then. And when the trucks showed up on the roads, the son of the founder of the blacksmith started to do truck repairs, and that brought us into the world we are today. We invented the front tandem suspension for heavy vehicles, and we became a business partner for every North American truck manufacturer. So basically what we do, help truck manufacturers to increase truck payload, which is necessary in today's world, especially when you want to carry more material or a larger piece of equipment. We've been deeply involved here in the oil field business, truck mounted cranes. It's my first time in Lloydminster, and I feel privileged running into the dealership yard, seeing trucks equipped with our suspension system. And it's been like that across Canada, I've been with the company for 35 years. I started into the company as a part clerk when it was a small garage, Mr. Samar, the founder, and we were a bunch of guys doing a bit of everything. And I grew up into the company as the company was growing up, ending up buying out the company. So today I'm the owner and I travel across Canada. We have customers from BC to Newfoundland. We have customers from Chile down in Latin America up to Alaska. And it's a real privilege for me to see Canadian-made products built by my team across the continent like that. But we are still based in Baie-Saint-Paul, Quebec, and we need people to help us servicing and caring about our customers. And we've got the good fortune to meet with Rick and his team. And we believe that with his presence in the Western Canadian provinces, it's going to help our customers to have better service and have better access to our parts and our technicians as well.
As the owner of the company, why here? Why come here? Why is this important?
Well, we've been in Alberta for many years. We had an operation in Stony Plains for almost 20 years. We opened that shop in 2003. Was 100% dedicated to the oil feed market. Even though we do concrete mixers, we do any kind of application. Alberta is important for us. It's important for the industry. And our product is needed by the customers operating trucks here. So
as Tom is adapting, are trucks getting bigger? It seems like everything's getting bigger.
Yeah.
How do you guys adapt? How's that work?
Well, we like making things able to handle more load. We take any challenge. At first, we came well known for the twin steer but we do much more than that. We go up to 8-axle configuration on trucks now. We do twin, tri-steer front suspensions. We do rear steer. We do rear steer drive as well. Our systems carry the heaviest piece of equipment that you can mount on trucks these days. So
you love a challenge.
We love the challenge, like the Montreal Canadiens.
Our only challenge is finishing first next year. Only getting better every year. For Tom, for you to come out to this event, I mean, this must be the first time in Lloyd. Obviously, it's a brand new relationship.
Yep.
How important is that to just secure the relationship?
Oh, extremely important. I mean, we want to support all our dealers, right? So, I mean, for us to be able to bring a rig out here and show people exactly what we do. I mean, it's one thing to look at it on the internet and see, but it's another thing to touch and feel. So we love supporting our dealers, any of our franchisees and our dealers. We're always out involved. I mean, the rigs that we build, and that's only one of, I think, a half a dozen rigs that we've built, and our stores are constantly borrowing them. And I'm always in the office. I'm usually an office guy, not on the road guy. And I enjoy getting out just to meet our customers and meet our franchisees and dealers and see what's actually going on the road. I really do.
Yeah. This means the world to us, honestly, to have the representation and the support for both Tom and David to come out here and just support the event, support our team, get to know our team and get to know our peers and obviously the clients. Is just so meaningful, Kurt. And that's what the partnership is all about. It's up from here is where we take it. Here's where the fun starts.
And having a relationship with you guys help us to get feedback from the people that are using our products. And that's the only way to do better, to improve. Yeah. We need to innovate. We need to stay on top of things. And it's thanks to the feedback of the end user that we can do that.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to cut you guys off. Is there anything I haven't asked?
No.
You
didn't ask about Vancouver, but I won't bring that up.
They still have a team, right?
They do, yeah. It's in a rebuild mode.
Yeah, we've been there. We know what that's all about.
Yeah.
Rick, is there anything I'm forgetting?
No, Kurt, I think we had a great conversation and summarized a lot. Tomorrow, 11 to 4 is when things kick off. And one of the things that we were looking forward to was a sunny day. However, Mother Nature's, had a change of plans, which means there's no other better place to come for a hot Diamond 7 beef on a bun than Truck Zone tomorrow, and get to know a lot of our vendor partners and see some of the great products that they brought to share with us today.
Yeah, get a ticket on the toolbox, but
Yep.
I can't believe we're calling it a toolbox.
It's a large toolbox back there. So we're happy to be sponsoring that with SureWorks, and all the proceeds of 100% of the proceeds raised for the entries that go into that go to the 4 local charities.
So it's an opportunity for you to chat with Tom, of course, with
Absolutely.
Capit, because that's going to be a huge brand. You're going to be seeing it more and more in Lloydminster now that it's at Truck Zone. And I know you used to have to travel down the highway to get it. You don't have to do that anymore. It's right here in Lloydminster. And I don't know too many owners who are out doing what we have Mr. Tremblay doing. So that's appreciated as well. It's an opportunity to talk right directly to the owner. And there's several of those here.
Yeah, there is. Absolutely. We're very appreciative.
Thank you to Rick and Truck Zone team to putting all this together and giving us the opportunity to be here with you guys.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Thanks,
Thank you
gentlemen.
very much.
Thank
gentlemen.
you.
The Heavy Duty Industry Showcase tomorrow from 11 to 4
Thanks.
here at Truck Zone. You are invited.